Hello everybody and welcome along to another episode of SnowRunner. You join me as I'm on my way to go and get that upgrade part. And I think it's very important that we actually get it. Don't know what it's for, but I want it. We will just have to keep an eye on the map, make sure I'm going the right way. Yeah, I'll just put a marker there. That makes more sense. So hopefully you guys are having an absolutely fantastic weekend if you're watching these videos as they come out. This is of course Sunday's episode. That's not advised. That looks like an unfortunate place to tip over. We do have the autonomous winch, and as you can tell by the truck, it has not stayed on its wheels on the way down here. This truck is very fast and does that more than a couple times. But that was kind of handy. So we're going to use this truck for two tasks today. I have three tasks in mind, this being the first one. And we've managed it just fine. So let's grab this upgrade. Engageable all-wheel drive for the Western Star. That's absolutely fantastic. I was desperate for that upgrade. But our next task is we're going to get this unlucky fisherman task done and out of the way. I don't even know how to get to that, but we are going to figure it out, and we're going to recover them all the way up here on the other side of the quarry. So we'll get that done and then we'll move on. So I'll bring you guys back when I make it to the stuck truck. Okay, here we are at the truck. I took a very strange way to get here. It's worth $1,850, which is not bad. So let's reverse in to this bit down here. Oh, that's the wrong button. Let's first of all pull the truck out of the water if we can. That would be the best start, I guess. Pulling us backwards. Let's try a little bit of low range with the diff lock, see if that helps any. We are moving ever so slightly. Let's get this truck out of here. Okay, we're now at the top of a hill. We are still pulling it backwards. I would like it not to drive down the hill. The engine is on. When I reverse it, drives forward, so maybe don't want that. But we need to find our way over to a road. Probably not doing this truck any favours towing it in reverse it, but how bad can it really be? So here we are on the quarry road. I will pull it in closer. There, that should be fine about there. Now we can watch if it falls over, which it hasn't done so yet. So we've just got to go around the quarry here. This is a dead end of this section, isn't it? Of course it is. That's okay. Forge our own path. Oh, almost tipping over there. I'm sure the other Chevy's gearbox is perfectly happy with reversing this entire distance at this speed, which thankfully is not my problem. We just need to get around this section, get up onto the main road, the closest thing that you can call to a main road around here, and then drop this off at the fisherman's hut, the fisherman's house. This little Chevy that we've got is an absolute animal. Very impressed with it. For saying it's the truck you start the game with, once it's upgraded, it's a bit of a beast. To begin with, it's borderline useless, but at this stage in the game, it's an animal. So here we are, on to an actual road. With tarmac and the likes. Little known luxury around these parts. Where am I to drop this off? Over here. There we are. Being promoted to rank 24, which is awesome stuff. And we got $1,850, 250 experience. And with that, let's first of all repair this truck. So we're going to leave it here. But I will park it nicely. And we're going to jump into one of our other trucks and do a main contract. So I'll bring you guys back when we're starting that off. Okay, here we are. We are in the... what truck is this again? This is the Voron. Which is... not a truck I've used in a little while. I used it the last time I was trying to get into the quarry and tipped over. But we're taking those containers. Those awful containers. What I will do is I'll just double check. Yeah, pretty sure it's these two containers. I'm going to be very, extremely, very, all the way upset if it is not, because this is not going to be a fun task getting this out of the quarry without losing them. Now I do know we can pick up containers, so we will do that if we have to. The Western White Star is... oh dear. It's currently kitted out with a crane. That is not a good start. So if we need to bring it down, then that's something that we will do. But we've got to take these containers a long way out of the map. And this is a very, very heavy trailer, as you can imagine. So we are spinning up everywhere. If need be, we can put it into low range and diff lock. But we're using a significant portion of our fuel just to pull this up the hill. It is a very heavy load and we are going up a very steep hill. Doesn't help that we're also working as a bulldozer too. So place your bets now and no cheating. Let me know if we make it out of the quarry on our wheels with both containers. Let me know in the comments what your guess is, if we're going to make it or if I'm going to have to bring the Western Star down. We are just going to take the easy route and do the laps. I say easy, it's not really all that easy, it's just easier than trying to do a hairpin turn with a trailer. Also try to stay away from that inside edge. This takes us up. Actually, that's not the way we want to go. We want to go down. Even though we only start right there, we want to go down this way. Because if we go up that way, we are going to have to do a hairpin corner. A little bit nervous about that bit there. I don't think we'd be able to take our little detour that we just took in the Chevy with this setup. Once we get out of the quarry, it's relatively plain sailing. It's not without some challenges, but this is definitely the hard part. Getting out of the quarry is definitely the most challenging part here. But so far, so good. And if we do run low on fuel when we get to our destination, there's a fuel trailer there that we can refuel at if we need to. Just keep on crawling up this hill. this will be another very productive episode. We did 4 tasks in the last episode, and we're going to do 3 in this one. If you count the getting that upgrade as one of the tasks, which I most certainly do. Very, very rocky. Now this is where we have a few options. We can go left here and out this way. It's probably the smoothest way to go. Probably the right way to go. It's probably the way we should go. But I think I'm just gonna chance my luck with getting straight onto the main road. That was very close to losing the load there. It is still got an uncomfortable angle to it. So this is a very steep hill. It's very bumpy. Like I said, we've got low range, diff lock, and winches to help us here if we need them. Which I'm gonna say we do. Don't need my headlights on though. We're so close, just need a little help getting over that ridge at the top. Of course, there's no winch points available from this distance. But that looks surprisingly close to victory. And there we go. Let me know in the comments if you were right with your guess. We did indeed make it out of the quarry in one piece. Now we have a long twisty road ahead of us, which isn't too challenging, but I'll just carry on with this and I'll bring you guys back if anything interesting happens. As you would have seen there, not been any issues whatsoever. Trailer's been a little bit bouncy. We've had some interesting terrain here and there, and weird wooden bridges that's fixing a road that's fallen away, but otherwise it's been smooth sailing. This has actually been the easiest main contract I've done for quite some time so far. That could all change at the other end. For all I know, the way into the warehouse could be off a cliff and horrible things could happen, but so far so good. We're not too far away from our destination now. It's been yet another quick one, which is fairly unusual, but we are getting to the point where we're ready to move on to the next area. We will do some of the side tasks in this area, and we still have some side tasks to do in Black River as well. there is the trailer store where we have a fuel carrier trailer sitting, and this, I believe, is where we turn off. I really hope that this is the right type of cargo for here. If it's not, I might cry. It is indeed. Here we are, $2,900, 280 experience. I think the little comment they made there was slightly rude, but that's not a problem. So we've got side tasks like tools delivery to do. There's a few trailers floating around. Michigan Trail. There's a trailer there as well. Repair the truck. Lost bags. Find the antenna tower, which I'm gonna say is over here. Because, you know, mountain. A few bits and pieces over here, solid foundation, and the like, well, which is just amusing. Plenty of tasks here to do, but as for these ones, can't do that one, can't do that one, and can't do that one, so there's nothing we can do for Dyson Diesel just now. Huskey forwarding, that's Island Lake, we're not there yet. Power lines is Island Lake, we're not there yet. No, there's not too many tasks left for us to do over in Michigan now, at least not in the regions that we've currently got. There is obviously another 2 regions that we've not even been into yet, so I'm sure there will be plenty to do over there and finish off the ones we've got in these 2 regions as well. But unfortunately that is all I have time for in today's episode. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, don't forget to hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, you can of course subscribe. You can also ring the bell icon as well, that way you get notified of future uploads, and you can also join me over on Discord. The link to Discord is in the video description. It's also over there on the channel page, and I will be back with more SnowRunner very soon. Thank you all very kindly for watching, and I'll see you all then. Bye for now.